Yes, us. Welcome to the Kefi Life Podcast. My name is Kiki Vale, and I'll be your guide to creating a life of Ola Kala. All is well. Together, we'll get back to the basics, and we'll explore fresh new ways to flourish in mind, body, and soul the Greek way. You can look forward to interviews, stories, essential self-care strategies, recipes, and actionable takeaway Ola Kala moments. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get going. Πάμε! Eleolado, olive oil, has been celebrated in the civilized world for millennia. Nearly eternal, the oil of this fruit has been more than just food to the cultures of the Mediterranean region. It's been medicinal, ceremonial, sacramental, and the foundation of great wealth and power. It is safe to say that olive oil is the ethos, the essence of Greek culinary culture. Today, the priceless and life-giving ingredients of this liquid gold can be delivered to you when you purchase your premium bottle of Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil from the region my parents were born, the Peloponnese. The coveted Koroneiki olive is extensively cultivated here in the southern part of Greece, which offers the unique microclimate needed to grow a fruit netting the utmost nutrient value for extra virgin olive oil. Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil, a boundless amount of value, high in antioxidants with anti-inflammatory properties, linked to good mood and improved mental health. Get your bottle of wellness today when you visit kefilife.shop. Dealing with grief, loss of friends, family, and even pets. This is episode 157. Thank you so much for checking in today. Yasas, Yamasan, hello. How are you doing today? I really appreciate you. This is Kefi Life, the podcast, my special labor of love and my heartfelt approach of sharing ways to prosper in mind, body, and spirit for an end result of Ola Kala, all is well. I'm coming to you from nature. I'm near water right now. I'm looking at the water, and you may be wondering, why am I coming to you from water? Well, recently the process of creating has been really challenging for me because the amount of personal loss in my life. Hey, listen, you can watch the news or read the newspaper and you'll be bombarded with death and injustice. But when it's personal, it hits different. Last week, when my neighbor, who I consider family, lost their teenage daughter, it pierced my heart physically. I felt all my organs move around and jiggle and weaken. Emotionally, I felt confused. I asked myself, what is more painful, to lose a loved one unexpectedly, shockingly, or for it to be a slow process of loss and grief with the chance to say goodbye? I love you more than anything, and I'm so thankful to God for you in my life. Well, I can say this, as a wife, a daughter, and a mother of 4 children, I feel my friend's intense pain of a broken heart, but certainly I cannot say that I'm experiencing their brutal grief because I don't want to, but my heart does tell me that the farewell moments of being able to say I love you do matter immensely. Then only days later, when my friend's father passed away at 94, this news rocked my world. It caused me to be sad. And even though this father got the blessing to live for 94 years and see and experience a full life, it still made me really sad because a dad is irreplaceable in your life. And with him comes your development and the evolution into who you are as an adult. You and your father, my father and I, are a part of each other. Simultaneously, I have my Labrador, Athena, who's aging and nearing granny status. You're thinking to yourself, well, how does that compare? Well, it does, because it's a form of love. And people hear she's 92. She's losing her pep in her step, her energy. She's slowing down. She's sleeping more. It's got me crying and weeping, thinking of her unconditional love and deep companionship that I've had for 13 years. I'm really at a loss for words for this stage of a pet's life. Her eyes say everything, and that boils down to, I love you, Mom. I need you to sit here with me and let me put my paw on your leg forever and ever and ever. These days, guys, I travel from crying to laughing to being upset, mad, to remembering, to be reminded of, to be sad. I'm being in this state of gratitude. I'm also at a place where I understand that the gift of life is just that. I'm alive. I get to live. And to live is to feel and to experience things that give you joy, happy, love, laughter, and gratitude. But yeah, unfortunately, sad comes along the way with that too. Grief and loss are truly a process. You have to go through it. It teaches you about yourself, your life, and other people as well. And when there are multiple deaths in a short amount of time, you really start to think about time, its value. How do you fill your time? How do I fill my day? As a sensitive and intuitive person, it hurts me just the same when I lose someone or someone close to me loses someone. I feel their pain. So what do you do with all this grief? Because it's part of life, right? Well, firstly, I just allow it. I just let it be. I ponder it. I think. I take my time with it. I get outside. That's where I am right now. Because when I'm outside, the grief feels a little bit more manageable, if that makes any sense at all. I need to be in a space larger than myself, a beautiful space that is mysterious and open and has these great sounds of life, birdies and dogs and cats and the tree having the leaves move in the air and the breeze and just all the life that comes with nature. Ultimately, if I can, I get to the beach. I want to be near water because there's movement with water, and water is so actually calming. Does it scientifically help to be outside? It does, because researchers found that neural activity in the subgenual prefrontal cortex, that's a brain region that activates during rumination, and also rumination is repetitive thoughts focused on negative emotions, all of that decreased among people who walked in nature as to compared to those who walked in an urban environment or stayed indoors. There was more research in 2018 that showed interacting with nature does have positive impact on your cognitive process in the brain. Nature is vital to keeping us emotionally, mentally, and physically healthy. I always get myself outside, whether it's a happy day or a sad day. What else do I do to calm my mind and my heart and my spirit? I call friends. Yes, I call friends and sisters and brothers, and I can't call my parents anymore, but I think about them. I call my friends and my family and those that I love and trust, and I ask them for help, just to listen. They listen, I listen to them, we share stories, and I'm reminded that we all go through grief at a certain time. Maybe there's a story that can lift my spirit or help me get through the day. And of course, you know me, I pray. If you've been listening to this podcast for the past 3 years, you know that I pray. I go to church. I look at pictures. Pictures remind me of the happy times. I keep the person memory alive because as a Greek Orthodox Christian, this is part of our custom and tradition to keep those that we love, their memory alive and keep it eternal. We say to someone when they've lost a loved one, memory eternal for the deceased soul. May the loved one's memory live forever. May we remember this person in prayer and conversation and all that they did in their life and all they did to make our life better. My neighbor losing a child, my friend losing her dad, my sweet dog and companion nearing the end. Each experience is hitting me and delivering me a wide girth of emotion and physical state of being and prompting me to share with you today, share a little piece of my heart with you, what I'm going through. And I just love that you're there listening. And friend, we have to find the joy, the meaning of the reason of life. Each person brings with him or her an essence of love. And that's ultimately why we grieve, because we're losing someone or something that we love, something that made us feel happy. Today, I'm sharing with you, it's cathartic, and I know that I'm not alone. I know that each of us experiences loss. But the important thing is not to squash it, but to share and to listen and to keep going and to know that this too shall pass. Talk with loved ones. Don't hold it in. Get in a place that helps you breathe a little easier and know that life will go on. And for this Greek person, me, Kiki, I hold steadfast to my faith, my God. And while life and death are mysterious, we always have him, the refuge, the comfort, the strength to propel us forward this day and every day.
Kiki Vale is the founder of Kefi Life. She is passionate about whole person wellness and living a fulfilled life. Her Kefi Life podcast is created to simply and naturally help you harmonize the mind, body, and soul the Greek way. Visit KefiLife.com and check out Kiki Vale on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Join us again next time for more positive energy and inspiration on Kefi Life.